Don't wait until you make the perfect sentence. Talk to yourself before you go to sleep. And then guess what? Every time you learn a new technique, add that one. There's no one best way to learn English.
Kat, could you introduce yourself a little bit to my subscribers?
My name my first name is Kathleen, but I go by my nickname, which is Kat. And my family, of course, I'm American, but my background is Irish, Scottish, Ukrainian. Most Americans are a mix of lots of different things. I lived in Taiwan for 2 years. I went there as an English teacher. I was working on my master's degree in anthropology at the time, and that's what I studied in school. And then came back here, started a business with my husband, and I taught off and on. The last 10 years I've been teaching a lot more, and in the meantime I raised 4 children who are all adults.
Wonderful. One of my subscribers, she introduced her to me. So thankful about, like, even I'm kind of stranger to you, like you just like open.
No such thing as a stranger. Not in my house. Not in my house. No strangers.
Look at this kind of mind, so positive. She got a lot of
physical problems, yeah. My body's a mess.
Yeah, but her mental is so strong, and then her energy is so good. As English teacher, you have a lot of experience about teaching English. Do you have any tips? Oh, you should know about these things when you learn English as a foreign.
Sure, don't be afraid to open your mouth, and don't wait until you make the perfect sentence in your brain, because so many people, they'll think, okay, I have to put this. No, is that what you do? Everybody does it. We all do it. And I used to do it when I was trying to speak Chinese when I lived in Taiwan, and I'm like, this is wrong. You just have to get the words out, and people are so nice and so kind, so that your American friends or Australian friends, they will just, if you need a correction, they will tell you. Right. And there's no shame in making a mistake. That's how do babies learn? How do little children learn? They just have to make the words come out of your mouth, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to make a mistake.
Yeah, and then, you know,
I know, that's natural.
That's natural, right? Mm-hmm. Many people, include me, like, do I have some problem? I mean, only me have that problem? Why is it difficult? Everybody. So be confident and try. Yeah. Be confident as you keep doing. That's really important.
Very important.
And then even now I have that problem. I mean, before I try to talk, like open the conversation, I got too much nervous. Like my English, it works or not, and she or he can understand my English or not. But after I open, like kind of break the door.
Once you start, and you can't stop. Sure.
Yeah, right. And then so many native people are so kind to talk with you in English. Even my English is not good. Not everyone maybe, but as I experienced, almost everyone
the majority of people.
Because we don't sell something. And
it's just friendship, exchanging ideas, friendship, yeah. And also, the other thing is that you have to immerse yourself, listening, speaking, reading, writing, do a little bit of everything every day. When you go to bed at night, you are thinking in whatever, and not just for English, whatever language you want to learn, talk to yourself in that language. Before you go to sleep. And then guess what? You will start to dream in that language. Have you ever had a dream in English?
Not exactly. That's what I really want to do. But only one thing I had a dream is studying English.
Oh,
not speaking English.
But that's close. That's getting close.
Almost
right?
close, getting close. Yeah. Wow, wonderful tips. My subscribers maybe want to know about my English. You don't need to compliment, because I got a lot of compliment from foreign friends. Because if I ask you like, how about my English, is it good or not? Who can say your English sucks, bad? No one can say that.
Especially not on a YouTube video.
Yeah, you're right, exactly. You don't need to compliment. You just can talk feeling or thinking about my English when we talk in English. Like,
I'm already prepared with an answer. I've been thinking about it. Okay, so I watched some of his YouTube videos first, to prepare myself to meet him. And first I noticed that he's very charming. So if you're very charming, you can get away with making a few mistakes and nobody really cares. And his grammar is not perfect. His pronunciation is really pretty good, but it's not perfect. But you can communicate without that perfection. So don't get hung up on that. Wow. Don't let that be your criteria for judging yourself. Just, can you communicate your ideas? And that's the important thing, right? you know what? Most people you talk to on the street, first of all, they're not going to be grammar teachers like me, right?
Exactly.
Not everybody's a teacher critiquing you. So if you can make yourself understood in the language you want to communicate in, and don't be afraid, like if someone corrects your grammar, say, okay, hey, thank you, that I didn't know that, or I learned a new word. So be willing to accept some small criticism. We want to make you better. Most people just want to help you, right?
Right. Exactly.
I do.
You don't know maybe how much I've got moved and excited at this moment. I'm so thank you.
Oh, you're so sweet. You could be my son. He could be my son.
Sorry for my parents. I have staged my mother. Wow, you're so sweet. I mean, your students are so lucky, especially in Korea culture. Like, I don't know why the English is really important. When we learn in the school, the teacher also like kind of push that you should get a good score in the English. Parents also, you should get a good score in English. So I've studied a lot when I was school, and then I got good score. But when I met the real native person, I couldn't do anything. So that made me lose my confidence more and more, like getting worse and worse.
When I first went to Taiwan in 1982, I was asked, how long have you studied English? 8, 9 years.
Yeah.
But they couldn't understand anything I was saying. I'd have to write down the question. Here's the question, They didn't understand. So they said that the teacher would go write on the board a word and then explain it in Chinese and would never say it in English. So they never, and of course this was before YouTube, before internet, before any technology like this, so it was so difficult. Now, thank God for YouTube. I mean, thank goodness, honestly, because there are so many ways that we can advance our knowledge of everything. There are so many free resources. There are so many things you can sign up for online. There's so much available. If you have the money, get a private tutor, but you don't have to get a private tutor.
One thing I also surprised is open mind about the talking. It's natural, like say hello, hey, how are you? Like
you're in line at Disneyland, you start talking to somebody, you're in a bar, you start talking. I mean, you don't have to be introduced to anyone. Yeah. It's not necessary in our culture. It's, we're a very informal culture especially compared to most Asian cultures.
Yeah.
So sometimes there's that hesitancy, should I talk to this person?
Right.
It's like if I talk to this girl, is she gonna think I'm hitting on her?
Yeah.
Maybe, but probably not. Probably people just are like to talk. Americans like to talk. I mean, I'm a typical American. I love to hear myself talk.
We can use of this culture.
If you're learning English and I always say in any other language, you have a toolbox, and your toolbox should be as full as possible. Use as many tools as you can. Every time you learn a new technique, add that one. There's no one best way to learn English or any language. There's so many different ways. Yeah. So that's what you need to do. Just use them all. Sometimes not everything works for every person.
Right, exactly.
Right, you have to keep trying. You have to keep trying and find the things that work.
Keep trying that's the key point for learning something good.
Keep on trying and just keep going. I'm talking so much, I need to.
Thank you so much for talking a lot. That can be like a listening training too to me. Yeah. The surprise thing is I can understand like 90% what you talk.
I was going to ask you.
Yeah. How about you, Bob? How much you can understand? She talk?
I understand
around
70%.
70? Oh, that's good. That's pretty good.
Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah.
But I cannot speak English.
But now you speak.
Yeah.
Just never give up. That's it. Never give up. And you made your goal. You had your goal.
My goal is not just like, getting high quality about English skill. Not only that one. I feel my subscribers, my family about like studying English, and then because of COVID happened, it's not easy to go abroad.
Right.
I'm just trying to think about I'm kind of a representative person for them, and then having this kind of video, so it make kind of motivation to them.
Right.
Even they study hard, they don't have many opportunities to talk about like this situation and then this vibe too. So first I feel really thank you so much for not only for me, to my subscribers too. They got kind of big motivation like, for this kind of situation I will study more. Yeah.
And then come visit me. Come visit my home. Just keep on following your heart. If your dream is to speak English or just to learn to travel to other places, remember English is spoken all over the world. You're pretty safe, even if you go to a non-English speaking country, that you will find people who speak English. And it's a great way to share your culture and share your life with people. So keep practicing, keep watching his YouTube and finding whatever resources are out there, because he's great. Bye. So have fun and,
yeah.
and call me if you need anything.
Now I can go back to Korea.
You've learned everything you need to learn. No,
Not
there's
only-
always more to learn. Always.
Today, I'm done.
You can go back happy.
I'm done.
Thank you. Another hug.
See you really soon.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Keep in touch. Okay?
Yeah, bye-bye.
guys.
Thank you. It's chocolate.
I love chocolate.
My friend is like doctor.
Magnesium, zinc, and I need magnesium actually because this helps me to sleep better.
Yeah, Korean culture.
Yeah.
감사합니다.